Hey guys, Aaron Baker from HTC Elevate, and we're doing a quick versus comparison between the HTC 10 Evo and the HTC One A9. Two amazing devices from HTC with a few differences between both devices depending on what you're looking for in your smartphone. Let's do a quick rundown of specifications between these two devices. On the HTC 10 Evo side, you have a Snapdragon 810 CPU, a 5.5-inch display, so a really nice big display for somebody that's looking for a device that's a little larger in size. It's a Quad HD display, so really nice there as well. 16-megapixel camera on the back, 3 gigabytes of RAM, 3,200 milliamp hour battery, 32 gigabytes of internal storage with a micro SD card slot so you can expand as you see fit, which is really nice. And it's running Android 7.0 Nougat out of the box with HTC Sense. Now over to the HTC One A9, this thing is packing a Snapdragon 617 CPU, a 5-inch 1080p HD display. It's got 3 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of internal storage as well with a micro SD card slot, and it's running Android 6.0 Marshmallow along with a 2,150 milliamp hour battery. But I just want to show you the comparisons between these two devices here. You can see right here, both of these devices have power buttons and volume rockers on the side, so very similar from a design language standpoint as well. You can see the antenna bands here on both sides of the unit, and then up top, you've got on the HTC One A9, nothing, and on top of the HTC 10 Evo, nothing as well. Now over here on the bottom of the devices, you can see USB Type-C charging port on the HTC 10 Evo, micro USB charging port on the HTC One A9, along with a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. No 3.5 millimeter headphone jack on the HTC 10 Evo, but what you do have is boom sound with adaptive audio. So with the provided earbuds that you get in the box, you can have a really amazing sound experience. But just to flip these over on their back so you can see the overall design language similarities, very similar in a lot of ways. Again, antenna bands on the back. The cameras, with the exception of some slight placement differences, the flash on the HTC 10 Evo is up at the very top, whereas the camera lens itself is below it. Over on the HTC One A9, they're side by side, but you can see very similar from a look and feel standpoint. Over on the HTC One A9, you got your SIM card slot and your micro SD card slot up top on the top left part of the spine. Over on the HTC 10 Evo, they're a little further down on the left-hand side of the unit, but say middle to slightly lower, you got, again, your SD card slot and your SIM card slot. Keep it locked on HTC Elevate's YouTube channel for more comparisons between devices, first looks, and more. Let us know what you want to see covered. We're at HTC Elevate on Twitter and on Facebook now as well at facebook.com/HTC Elevate. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.